What's going on, Mr.
What's
Michael Sherfield? We're going to go right in. You ready?
Yeah,
All right, let's get straight to it. Who lies better to you, men or women?
women.
And why is that?
Because they can keep they can keep their composure. They can keep eye contact with you. You know us men, we're gonna be looking down. You remember what I told you? You know what I'm saying? They gonna make us think that we the ones slow.
Okay. So, yeah, I've heard that before that, women can be better liars. They can look you dead in your face with a straight face and cry and do all kinds of stuff and be lying. And, yeah, that's just how it is, man. And so I want to know though, like, what celebrity would you never leave your girl around?
Oh man, that's easy. Usher.
Usher?
Yeah.
What's up with your boy Usher? Why would you not leave your girl around that dude?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? No homo, but you know what I'm saying? He's like a woman, women attracted to him, you know what I'm saying? He got the you know what I'm saying, he know what to say, and plus he can sing, you feel me?
Yeah.
And on top of that, man, he gonna dance.
Yeah, and he probably gonna pull out some cherries too.
Yeah, he gonna have some cherries, and you feel me?
I want to know though, before we get really deep into the mess, what made you come up with your platform first and foremost?
Well, I had always wanted to have like a little, well, not a little, but you know what I'm saying, like a talk show or a podcast. So it was like, I was just like trying to figure it out. Like I just thought you just went live. You feel me? I didn't know you can get a StreamYard, you can get this, you can get Patreon or all this. You know what I'm saying? So me and this my homie Quan Don,
Mm-hmm.
he was we was doing parties and he was making videos and he had a podcast before in Chicago. So I told him I was thinking about a podcast. He was thinking about doing it again. So then we had just started. You know what I'm saying? So it went from there. But I
So
mean, like, I'm mostly by myself now, but like he had really like helped me like form who I wanted to be, took me out of my like you know what I'm saying, worried about what people would think about you and all that.
right.
So I appreciate that. Shout out to Quana Don for that.
So that was originally who you started with, because I know you had some people with you, and then
Yeah,
you had a situation that might have
yeah,
happened, and you ended up by yourself. Can you elaborate on that a little
yeah.
bit?
Well, Quan had wanted to he had wanted to like go to a trade school or something, you know what I'm saying? And it was like he hadn't really told me what he was doing. So it's like we was like missing shows, or it would be just like we were starting late. You know what I'm saying? Me being a Gemini, man, it didn't bother me to the point to where like I was pissed, but it was like I was pissed, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to get my platform going, trying to get my followers up, you know what I'm saying? Because it is money in this, you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to be fucking around and not be able to catch on to the money. So then we had this dude named Stelly that was with us, and him and Quan had a podcast prior to me, but they had fell off somehow, you know what I'm saying? But that probably was a red flag I should have looked at.
Right.
But I was like just trying to go gun ho, you know what I'm saying? So then me and Stelly was like, we was making content together. So it was like, man, I'll help you with the show, you know what I'm saying? I'll do this, I'll do that. But then, you know what I'm saying? He kind of started doing the same thing Quan was doing. That's how it looked to me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, me being a Gemini, you know, they'd be like, oh, that's 30 people telling you, but man, they still telling me to get away. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I just like, I felt like I had it enough to where I could just do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? I had gotten to the point of where I felt like they was coming to the show for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that wasn't taking nothing towards them, but it's just like, man, even though I had people around me, I still was looking at it like it was by myself.
Okay.
And
And go ahead. Continue.
me and Stelly, like we had fell out, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like some words, but it was never no physical or nothing like that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Shout out to all of them, man, because you know what I'm saying, they did help me pave my way that I'm paving now, you know.
Okay. So you with that being said, you started doing that and you decided to come up with your own platform. When was the thought process for you to start coming up with the characters and doing the content outside of the podcast?
Well, it started with me. I was like just like doing like open mics to myself. I was like talking about my homies, my you know what I'm saying. It was like, man, I was seeing like on TikTok they was having story times and stuff like that. But it
Mhm.
was like I didn't feel like I had habitual ways to keep coming up with it with the same story over and over. So I had to start making characters. Now
Mhm.
Messy Williams, that basically came up because my little homie Chaz was supposed to been doing like a Jerry Springer type skit show. So we was all coming to do that day, but then people that like flaked on him. So then I was like, man, it was me, Quan, Shalonda, and Stelly, and I was like, man, we can do our own talk show, make it be called the Messy Williams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy named Ricky Williams, so I'm originally a Williams. So it's like it all just went together, and then me and Quan, our show was called the Midwest Mess.
Okay.
So I just put it all together to Messy Williams because it
Okay.
was like, even though we had a podcast, I was still like chasing the bag to where I wanted my Facebook checks to be up a little bit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Then like that's when I found out like, man, Facebook worked the shit out of you, feel me, just to get some tennis shoe money. But
Mhm.
it's something to do. It keeps you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's really like you work for Meta. It's your job, you know.
Yeah.
But it's ways and angles to do better than the next man if you stay consistent.
Yeah, it
So that's
definitely
why
is.
it's like I have Mr. Magoo. That's like my pimp. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like he talk about the bitches and you know what I'm saying, bitches ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's still coming from me, it's like this my character. Don't think it's me, baby girl. You feel me? So
Okay.
like he'll say the shit that I really want to say, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just Montavious, you know what I'm saying? I've always been around like slow like shit, you feel me?
Mhm.
And I seen like they could always get away with shit, you know what I'm saying? My head hurts, my head hurts. I'm just Montavious. So it's like, even though it's still me, this my character. You feel me?
Right.
But
Right.
Montavious, you know what I'm saying? His mama went to jail. He lost James. So like he kind of getting out there now, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to tame him down a little bit. But you know, just a regular, like, you know what I'm saying? He old, but he think he young. He got the Benjamin Button, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
In the hood form, you know.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I be really feeling like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be the one to get me in the door, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
So I try to stay more consistent with him and what he going through his day.
Montavious is my boy, man. As a
Yeah,
matter of fact, can I talk to Montavious? Like, can we talk to Montavious real quick?
yeah. He's here, but I don't have my glasses on today.
Oh, okay. That's all right
But
though.
hold on. I think TT's downstairs. I'll be right back.
All right. That
Somebody
being,
was looking for me.
yeah. What's up, Montavious? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's going on, Kaotic one?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I got some questions for you. You know what I'm saying? I see you do a lot of things. I see a lot of your content, and it's pretty good. So I wanted to dig inside of your brain and find out some things. Is that cool?
I'm on. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Would you wife somebody that has an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. That's where the girls be selling themselves for dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, now hey, I like money, but I don't want my honey sharing all with every people just for money. We can work, you know. I'll go to work. I'll work 8 hours a day for my baby. No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I would
Why?
never wife her. Only one night her. Play it for life. Oh, sorry. You know, I get into my zone.
So Montavious, how many bodies is too many bodies on a woman?
You want to be honest?
Yes.
Okay. I I don't think I can accept more than 5.
Okay. Okay. And why can you only accept 5? I mean, I know it's some brothers out here that'll go for 30 or 35. What's the
Well,
difference in between you with 5?
well, I feel like 5 is like she still has 5 more fingers to where like she can make a better decisions. Like I know we're human, so you know, like you might have liked somebody, you kissed them, he touched on you, oops, you gave it up. Then like you was chasing for us, you oops, you gave it up again. Like you can't keep oops and giving it up. You know, by the 4th or 5th time, you got to have your mind like, I want to see if he really likes me or not. You know,
Right. Yeah.
you can't keep saying, oops, I did it again, and now there's 15 to 20 people, and then like now because I'm like kind of whorish. You think I just want to settle down with a whore, you know? And I really think that's what's the problem with these men and these women. We're both hoed out, and now we think we can be a wholesome hoe. But it's not going to work like that,
Right.
because if it was like that, I don't think God would make so many different people.
Man, that's a
And
good point.
sometimes people think you don't have to experience everybody to fulfill yourself. A lot of people don't even know themselves, so they're just giving it out.
Right.
That's why them songs are like so catching on because everybody's living like that.
Yeah, that's facts right there. I want to know, would Montavious stay after a woman cheated on him if she was rich?
If she bought me a 4-door Chevy, yeah,
So buying you buying you a 4-door Chevy keep you in the building, right?
yeah, because that'll let me know that what I'm saying. She cheated, but she forgives me because you know everything that 4-door Chevy is going to bring me. You know,
Right.
we're going to be like even after that, or I'll be up one.
Okay. Okay. Now, for you, what's the quickest way to tell if a woman is for the streets?
Um, if she lies for no reason, that means she has the instinct of survival. And once you get with Montavious, I'm all surviving you need. So
Okay.
let's just keep it real.
Yeah. 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 Now, I want to know, would you let your girl go on a girls trip with all her single friends?
Yes, I would because I would be single those 3 days she's gone. Yep. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just Montavious.
I see that, man. Montavious is real cool, man. What is a day in the life of Montavious?
It's an adventurous day. I'm always into something. I'm always walking around, and sometimes I just like talking to people and seeing what's going down. Like I'm from a small town, so I see a lot of stuff that you might not see, but it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know why did you do that. I'm just Montavious, the curious type. I'm a Gemini, so I want to know like why did you do that? What happened? What
Mm,
was the outcome? I'm a beginning to end person.
okay.
You know,
Okay.
you just can't say it's raining. Then I'd be like, I hear something, but I want to see it.
Right, right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So on that note, man, Montavious, I appreciate you joining us, man. But I really would love to talk to Messy Williams. Can we get Messy Williams in the building?
I don't know if Messi's home.
You don't know if he ain't home?
I don't know.
Man,
He
I got questions for Messi that we need to really, really
Okay, I'm gonna see if he's home.
go check and see if he at
Give
home.
me a second.
All right. Mr. Messi
I see.
Williams.
I see why you do what you do now, cuz I get it now. You feel me? But yeah, what's going on, man? You was looking for me.
Messi Williams, what's up, bro? How you doing today?
Doing all right, man. It's been a busy day, man. It's always a messy situation going on.
Right. I got some mess for you. I want to ask you a few questions about some messy celebrity shit. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
My first question is, what do you think about this Drake being compared to Michael Jackson thing?
Man, first off, I don't even want to be off the subject, right? But Michael Jackson was great, correct?
Yeah.
But why do we still like glorify Michael Jackson and he was like told that he was touching kids, he was acting weird around kids. I mean, Wonderland and all that. But anyway, I just, I'm just being Messy Williams. But have you ever thought about that though?
I mean, I have, but I mean, I look at it like this. Mike was such a major celeb, in my opinion,
Right.
that it would be easy to tag certain things on him. I don't think I personally don't believe the stuff that he went through. I
Right.
believe that it was agenda behind why he did what he did or why they did what they did to him. Because
Okay.
Mike ended up being very powerful, and when you get to a certain degree where people can't touch you and do certain things to you, they got to figure out ways that they can take you
Right. We
down.
gotta start picking at you. I get you.
And I do believe that with them, the higher ups owning media and different stuff like that, they can definitely spin a narrative on you and make you seem like this person that you are really not. I mean, it's a lot more people who have said that Myke wasn't doing a lot of the things that he was doing versus a lot of people who said that he was. But even some of the accusers came back later on and said that, they was lying about certain stuff.
Right, yeah. I just, you know what I'm saying? I had to be messing with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I usually don't get interviewed. So I had to hurry up and pop a question on you, you know what I'm saying, to make sure you was worthy of these words I'm going to tell you. So my bad. But I feel like Drake could never compare to Michael Jackson. Just on the fact that how Michael Jackson made us feel as kids. There's nobody around here wanting to be Drake, but we all want to be Myke. You feel me?
Facts.
So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody went through that going to Zares trying to find the fake Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? If you run too fast, you're gonna take that pleather off, you know what I'm saying? so it's like, and then Mike's songs are still relevant today. And that's what makes the timeless music. That's what makes you like timeless. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was great, but he couldn't compare to Myke. But he's up there with the greats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
James Brown was great. There's a lot of stuff that the greats had to come so these people now can try to be great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what happened with Drake and how he's coming back, that's a Michael Jackson-esque type shit, but he's not Myke.
Right.
And it's just something to talk about now because Myke gone. So they can talk all day about it. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, compare him to different things. I want to know, did you hear about Tupac and Myke getting into it and Myke beating Tupac ass?
Yeah, I heard that. They said Myke said Tupac was like checking Quincy Jones' girl, and Myke was like, "Hey man, you ain't gonna be doing that, you know." And it said, Tupac's like, "Nigga, fuck you, nigga." And I heard that too, but it'd be hard to like believe stuff that why y'all didn't say nothing then.
Right.
But then it's the fact it wasn't Facebook then. It wasn't even MySpace then. So you had to know these people to know the business. Back in the day, like you had to know the circle to know the business.
Okay.
Or you always found out late when people be like, "Oh, that's old." You feel me?
Yeah. I seen it one day. I happened to be scrolling and I seen a guy that claimed to be there at the time when this happened, and that's why he was able to tell the story. Now, when
you
I
believed
posted,
him?
yeah, well, at first I didn't, but then I started thinking, what do we really know about Myke? That Myke might have been like Eddie Murphy said back in the day. Myke might have been this bad motherfucker that we don't know about.
Right.
So
He could have been.
I was definitely believing. I started to believe. Did you hear about the Young Miami thing? Like Miami, I heard that Young Miami just said that she went on a date with a guy that spent $2 million on her on a date. What are your thoughts on that?
Now Miami, that's Diddy girl, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe?
She. I mean, like my Young Miami is like she's not like a double take lady to me. So
not at all.
2 million, like that's a lot of money on some shit that you don't even know if you're gonna get.
Right.
And if that's how hard it's getting for men to get a woman to kick it with them, I just be at the bottom, bro, because I can't do that for love.
I mean, how do you feel about relationships these days? It seems like there are more paid relationships to be in it with a woman. Like, do you feel how you feel about that?
The situationship rate is way higher than a relationship to me. I can like you today, we can kick it for 30, 40 days, and then I just don't like you no more. And it's not basically me the problem or you the problem. It's just like how life is. It's more fish in the sea for real now. So it's like, how can I give my all to you when I already think you ain't shit? It's like the way the world is making us think as men and women that the opposite sex ain't no good. Get what you can and get the moving.
Right.
It's like they stopped talking about AIDS and now everybody think they can just fuck. You feel me? Rubber, condom commercials ain't as instinct and more like they was. It's more over-the-counter drug commercials now because they know everybody popping them pills and doing all that. It's like the world is condoning a lot of bullshit. It's like you can do what you want, just don't get caught. When we get caught, you didn't hear it from me. That's how like the whole world is becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like even people that's been together 10, 15 years, they starting to look at they mate like how many niggas you been with, how many bitches you been with. It's like the because you know what I really think it is though, chaotic.
What's that?
Everybody talks outside their relationship.
Yeah.
Nobody, you know, when we was kids, people inside was that's their life. You know, these kids come to school today talk about, man, my mom and daddy fought all night. How am I supposed to learn? And you know what I'm saying? Putting the school district in the relationships, DCFS in relationships. Your girl ain't got no your home girl is single. So all she talking about is single shit, making your girl think maybe it's better to be single.
Right.
But not realizing all the shit this girl has to go through to get her rent paid and all that. Like they'll leave the good side to go struggle with the bad side.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah,
The independence of life, you can still be independent and have a wife. You can still reach your independent goals and still have a woman.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be I have to be single to be the best person I could be, to be the best version I can be.
Yeah.
And I don't like when men always uplifting the women like it's because of her your life changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you see a lot of that going on a lot more with the guys pandering for the women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can always look and tell when a guy's pandering to the woman. Most of the time, I don't even feel like the dudes feel the way that they do when they pander to women, but they do anything to keep women in a grasp because you know we live in a click age where everything is about clicks. We gonna do in any and say anything to get that last click. And I feel like that's where a lot of the energy is. Do you believe that social media is real?
I mean, look at it. It has to be real. We seeing it every day. I mean, like social media will propaganda you to the point to where you really think life is like this outside.
See, that's what I was asking. That's why I asked, do you think it's real? Because I see so much on social media that I don't see in real life. And it just makes me question, is the things that's happening on social media something that's really happening in real life? Because I mean, I hear some of the horror stories about relationships, the way women look at stuff now and how they feel about everything, as well as the brothers too. You know, like
it's like really the women are more hungrier than the niggas have ever been.
Yeah.
They're more they think they can play on men. They think men slow. They remember how they mama used to do their daddy, so they thinking every nigga is slow like this, and you know what I'm saying. And then it's like a lot of women put you to the point to where they think they men.
Yeah.
They are still on you. They come try to fuck your shit up, and then like you know what I'm saying. They don't remember they a woman until you hem them up. And domestic violence isn't cool at all. I'm just saying how tough these women have become.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then they want to use the woman card when it's easy access for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree. I mean, I see a lot of it. I mean, I watch a lot of clips. You know, I'm always trying to stay in the mix of stuff, and I see so much of it. So that's why I wanted to ask Messy Williams how he feel about the messes going on out here. I mean,
I think really, man, everybody need to find God, have at least have God in their life, pray over their relationships, pray that you can see the red flags even though you don't want to see them. Pray that God gives you the mind to let go.
Yeah.
A lot of times we stay in situations to where we probably can do better, but we're scared to do better without this person.
Yeah.
Sometimes you remember you had a dirty friend before. We've all had dirty friends, and we tell them to get their shit together, and they like, I won't be the same way if I get clean.
Right.
That's how a lot of people feel like we got to take this baggage with us. We'll leave this person alone, but then we'll still talk to the next person about the shit we left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts. I want to know, did Messi get a chance to check out the Kevin Hart roast?
Yeah, I didn't really approve of it.
What was the disapproval for you?
It was like that he really like he showed us he was a sellout to me. Like how he was like he encouraged them others to make those jokes. Now, what happened in Minnesota, that happened, you know what I'm saying? it still is like relevant to people,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the Minnesota area.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and then you're making jokes about some stuff like the half of the world took a stand to that type of shit.
yeah.
So I don't think it would never be funny in no type of context. And then the fact like they make you seem like we have this type of money, we can do this type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's fair. And then he was on the Breakfast
I
Club
seen
talking
it. I
about
was gonna ask
like
you about that.
basically approving, and you know what I'm saying?
Of the jokes, right?
Yeah, just because dude talks about everybody, he shouldn't have talked about that tonight at
Do you
my roast.
Now, he spoke in that interview and said that, pretty much he put it off on those people. Do you
Right.
think that that should have been a situation where he spoke right then and there to those situations, or do you think it was something that he could have waited after
Um.
all, or did he just
Well,
take the easy route and escape it all?
well, yeah, but I seen you watch Seti Nash.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's this dude named Snetty Nash. He basically do what we be doing and all that. But like he was like Kevin Hart could have been like, not now, not now. You know, he could have made a gesture so the blacks, you know what I'm saying? Because we the only ones talking. You know what I'm saying? So then it could have been like basically, even though it was a live broadcast, he still was like, man, don't do that or something. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, because that's what I heard him do on the Breakfast Club. He kept blaming it on the production and it being live.
Yeah, it's a live production, and then y'all mad at me like I said the joke. No,
Yeah,
we're mad at you because you allowed the joke.
yeah,
You
and
know what I'm saying? If you know this, I feel like if you know these type of people, and these are the way their comedy is, you know what they're going to do when you invited them.
so
You know
should
what
it
I'm
been
saying?
should it have been something that he spoke to them about before, as far as
Right? Yeah. Like
keeping?
I felt like, especially with that joke. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
'cause
Like,
what I know, like especially like here in Minnesota, they didn't even like the fact that a lot of people had gained money off of that situation and left here. Like
right,
some of his family got like millions of dollars and then went like to Texas somewhere, and they was
right.
offended by that. So for him to be in that position and do those type of things, to me, I I don't rock out with him. I ain't rocked out with Kevin Hart since Kevin
Yeah,
said he would never put on a dress, and the next thing I seen
he
him in was a
the,
dress.
the last time that I really watched Kevin Hart was when the when he came out with the daddy being a dope fiend, and, you know, since his daddy was sucking dick and shit. That was like the last Kevin Hart I really watched.
Okay, okay. So what do you think about when Cat Williams came out and said what he said? To me, it was all truth, but what do you think about it?
I felt like Cat was paid just to show the world what Kevin really is. I really feel like they be in the back putting shit together so they can know like what this is going to be, because Kevin didn't even know he was coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bow, I got you. You've been talking shit, now right here at your roast. I'm finna roast you in a way to where they're gonna feel like we good. You know what I'm saying? And just like Kevin Hart tucked his tail, thanks, Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? I really want to extend an olive branch. Cat Williams don't need you, Kevin, but the vindication that Cat gave him, that's the only route he could go, was say, let's be back cool. You feel me? And then you see Cat got up out of there
Yeah, he
before
left
the
it
other
alone.
shit, because Cat know what was probably finna go down. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Because
So,
like at the end of the day, why would he leave?
yeah, he left right out. I
You
mean, he
feel
did
me?
his bit and then
Yeah,
left. I feel like he told a lot of the truth that a lot of people wanted to say. I mean, and then he
right.
disguised it in a comedical way, but it was the truth. And
Yeah. I
I
really
agree with him 1000%.
I really feel like, you know, and I mean that's no hate on Kevin, but he done forgot where he came from.
Yeah,
And cause I don't know what I would do with millions of dollars. You feel me? But I know one thing, I wouldn't forget where I came from. I wouldn't forget them lonely nights. You feel me? But
I get
you
it.
know, it's a sometimes, you know what I'm saying? My struggle ain't the struggle they've been through. So it's easy for them. Money can overpass them struggles. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I got one more. Go
I've
ahead.
been rich for so long, I don't think about those lonely nights when I had no food in my stomach.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
forget
saying?
about it. I guess that would be the meaning of them forgetting about where they come from, because they've been doing it so long. But Kevin,
Yeah.
like I said, has always came off as the guy that would do anything
Hmm.
for the fame. Because I literally
I
watched
mean,
him
you
say,
watch Soul Plane.
yeah,
He was being his real self in that. We just
Yeah.
didn't know it then. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and to me, like, he don't get a pass for that. I mean, I understand it was a live situation and a lot was going on, and people told so many different jokes. And you consider that to be one of the more racist roasts that you've experienced?
Yeah, really. That was like really the most up to date one, to where like it's really like y'all know we still prejudiced.
So I got one more question for Messi.
Okay.
Um, what celebrity do you feel like get away with way too much shit?
Man, way too much shit. Man, I don't want y'all to look at me wrong for this, man, but I feel like 50 get away with too much shit.
And why is that?
Not as far as like being illegal, but the fact like how he like put it in the motherfucker face, like what you gonna do? You feel me? I think 50 has really conquered. Y'all don't want to go to jail, so y'all not gonna do nothing to me. You feel me? Like sometimes when I be driving, right, I'll be like, man, I'm finna go ahead and get over because they ain't gonna wreck their car. You feel me? It's like that's who I think. I fuck with 50 hard though. I feel like he really like he's more of a bully. He a nigga.
Okay.
You feel me? A nigga is overpass a bully any day. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
a nigga don't give a fuck.
Like he's been that way. I mean, he
he
he's
can't.
been certified who he is in the
He came
beginning.
in the door like this. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you can't do nothing but respect it to check it, and he don't get checked too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I didn't even feel like, you know how they try to make it publicized when King and Damani was getting on them.
I was gonna ask about that.
See, when you a grown nigga, them puppies. I'm not respecting y'all because y'all taking them for y'all daddy.
How do you feel about T.I. letting his sons be involved that deep in a beef like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know how the daddies and sons they more like besties now. So it's really like he commended, but he still had to check it like, and I don't know what 50 on. You feel me? 50 don't want to go to jail neither. He's not gonna do nothing. But he know y'all don't want to go to jail. You feel me?
Right.
Like that's the different way. Like he know y'all got bitchness in y'all. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's really like he don't play on the weak, but a lot of the weak ones fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have been mad at my kids because y'all grown. He talked about y'all mama. He talking about me. So you know what I'm saying? And then to the kids, T.I. they hero. They life wouldn't be the way they was if it wasn't for T.I.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what y'all say about my daddy being a snitch or not, my daddy has always been the hero in my life.
Well, I want to know, like, because I looked at that situation from the inception. The thing that had me confused, and I want to know from you, Messi, is 50 initially, in my opinion, didn't start the beef. I feel like T.I. and them started it to sell the records.
Yeah. Because he came out with the Let Them Know.
Yeah.
And
I feel like, go ahead.
If we done talked about something during COVID, you know how when we live in life, COVID seemed like 10 years ago now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm not still thinking about what we talked about, and that would have been my hustle. But T.I., they let us open again. I ain't got time to do no, because man, now everybody back outside again. Everybody's not gonna tune into this versus like we think they is when we was on COVID. You feel me? I don't even know if Jeezy and Gucci's would have been that hard if we wasn't in COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we still probably would have tuned in afterwards, but during that live, you know, when COVID was happening, Versus was the best thing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what some niggas they try to like pin you in on shit that you said years ago. You know what I'm saying? 50 making movies, doing other shit. Like I ain't got time for that. Yeah, your shit was hot, but man, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like we remembered you, T.I. So yeah, let them know what's bumping. But I don't think we're gonna listen to a whole album like that from like '97, how it was when you first came out. You feel me?
Yeah, and I feel like me personally, I feel like T.I. killed his run by doing that whole 50 Cent beef because he really had a good run with Let Him Know. I mean, we was all bought into
back in. You feel me?
We bought into it. We was like, yeah, we rocking with it. And I feel like it was just too much energy put into doing his verses. Like you said, when we was in the house, that was cool. But I can promise you that I have not seen a verses since COVID been over.
Right.
I heard about them, but I ain't.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of the one with 3 6 and Bone, but that was only because I had seen the clip of how Bone was acting. I was like, let me go back and watch and see what happened. But I wasn't like tuned in, like, damn, you feel me? Just
Yeah.
even with the recent one, Tyrese and Tank, I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, and that's why I feel like he messed up a run behind it, because his impact ain't he's not as impactful as he was when he first dropped that single.
He got to realize Atlanta ain't the whole America.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Atlanta, we gotta fuck with you because you still doing shit for the community. You still, I still see you. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with you. And plus the song was hot.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? The money can shut all them down if he put his mind to it. You feel me?
I didn't expect the money to get into that beef. I was really surprised.
But I think he only really got into that because, you know what I'm saying, him and King like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, them little young motherfuckers got some talented minds and shit they was coming up with.
Yeah, but you know, like, let's not forget that about when King was online disrespecting T.I. and Tiny. I think we quickly forget about that. You know what I'm saying?
You used to watch the show, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched it a few times.
You knew King was gonna be. Look how King looked when he was born. So I mean, he's one of them spoiled. My mom and daddy don't whoop me. They just check me. My grandma really just say a few things. Like, he's taking advantage of. He's doing what kids do now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So really, it's like they really don't wash their hands of King and just hope the best and pray for him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So on that note, man, I appreciate you stopping in, Messy Williams. Can we get Myke Dot back in the building, man? I got some questions before we get up out of here that I need to ask him.
Okay, I got you. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get him.
Okay.
I got you, cuz.
Dot, what's up? Good? Man, your boy Messy is wild, man. He gave me an earful, and Montavious too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like how they think, but I want to ask you a few more questions before we get up out of here.
Okay.
I know you know, like we both share a love of content creating, podcasting, and different stuff like that. So I want to ask you a few questions about today's climate as far as content goes. In your opinion, why does everybody want to be famous now?
Shit, it's been the world hard, cuz, and a lot of people, like, they still feel like their moment is near. And I'm looking at this person doing it, this person doing it. Shit, I'm funny too. Let me see what I can do. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And it's like you trying to carve out a lane in a highway that's full of cars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you get on and they catch on to you, it showed you that it was really worth it.
Yeah.
You know, and what I've really learned through this, the people that you think gonna support you, they're null and void. You feel me?
That's what I was gonna ask you next. I was really gonna ask you, why do people support strangers, or why do strangers support more of who you are versus your family, in your opinion?
And I think it's because it ain't really them hating on you. It's just really they feel like they know you. Like you doing shit that you've been doing all your life. Why you think you finna get rich?
Mm-hmm.
Or what made you think you was funny all of a sudden? You feel me? It ain't more of hate. I think a lot of people that love you and fuck with you, they don't know how to appreciate who you could be because they've been knowing you.
Yeah.
They don't know how to look at it like they can't fathom you really popping because you've been here with us all your life. You know, who was you?
Right.
You feel me? See, sometimes hating can be ingrained, cuz, and you don't even know you're a hater until somebody around you, and they'll look at you like, damn, why you clapping for him? He gonna leave us. No, the fuck he ain't, cause he gonna be right there with us. But they don't know that. The thought of you leaving, the thought of you getting on, that can scare your best friend. That can scare your mama. That can scare your brother. That can scare your woman. You feel me? So it's like, if you can get past them hurdles of not giving a fuck if they with you or not, then even if you don't pop the way you want to, you popped off them because you showed them you don't need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hurtful to think like, damn, my people don't love me. They don't share my shit. You got to get tough skin and not care about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
See, and I feel like Mark Zuckerberg knew that. That's why he made the follow button. You feel me? I know you got followers. I got followers from people I've never even met these people.
Yeah.
But it was something about me that they wanted to follow me. And you'll look at the people that have been with you all your life like, damn, you can't. You
Can't.
feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
They won't heart your shit. They'll like your shit. You feel me?
Right. Man, bro, when I first really was getting heavy, because I've been in the music and everything for years.
Yeah.
But when I really got into the content part of it, I did go through that point of why the family don't support. But I quickly got over that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
And I understood that the people that don't know you can appreciate you. And I wanted to let you know your breakdown of how you feel about family supporting is one of the best breakdowns I've ever heard somebody speak on. You know what I'm saying? That was all facts, bro.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that.
Yeah, they see we gotta realize they love us. They just feel like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? See, this ain't like the back in the day when all your family moved from Memphis to Chicago and we all gonna get together and get right. See, once the drugs and the money came in, if you ain't hustling like me, you on to the side. If you fucking up the packs I give you, I can't fuck with you. I love you, but I ain't gonna kill you because you're my family, but I can't fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's different ways of, see, that was tough love then. You gotta work this whole pack off because you fucked up the first pack.
Right.
But now they just to cut you off.
Yeah.
And not fuck with you, talk about you, you dusty, what you doing now. You can't come around no more. See, your homies will treat you like shit because the world treats people like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, we got to get back to that love of really loving each other.
Yeah.
And until that come about, man, it's going, it's always been senseless killings, but now it's getting closer and closer to home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I heard you speak a little bit on something earlier. So I want to ask this. Why do you think people post relationship problems instead of trying to fix the shit?
Because maybe Facebook can help me out. Somebody that don't know me maybe can help my relationship with my no good ass nigga or my no good ass bitch that they don't know. That's a no. All you doing is taking somebody else's words, trying to create them in your mind, and when it comes out, I think it's gonna sound wrong because that's not you. That's not how you thinking. You know how like when you maybe had a friend or of somebody that man, can you write this letter for me? Man, talk to her. Why, man? Act like you me. But then when you come back on the phone, they be like, man, who is this? Because it's not you. If you're not bona fide and who you is, the fake is always gonna show.
That's facts.
Top 10, there's no way around it. Because one day the real me is gonna come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the real me don't think like the portrait that I've been painting for you from somebody else. It's game, cuz you know how it go.
Yeah.
If you can't peep the game is going to take control of you. When we was young and they was telling us all that bullshit that we didn't understand, they was gaming us. But we was taking it and like breaking it down like, oh, I can use this for me. I can use this for, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I can't be deep with you if you're not a deep person. So if you're a shallow person, I'm going to give you a shallow answer. Because if I give you too much, you're going to be confused and be like, what are you talking about? You feel me?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I want you to be honest with me about something. Do you feel like broke people deserve standards?
Yeah.
Why is that?
The standard of not being broke. A broke motherfucker shouldn't expect nothing but hope to get out of that brokenness. Because a broke mind can never think like a person that ain't broke.
Yeah.
Now, a broke person can give you bits and pieces of good shit, but at the end of the day, you still gonna look back at him like, here go a couple of dollars with your broke ass. You feel me? It's hard to respect broke because we all trying to get rich.
Yeah.
We all look, cuz I don't even save pennies because it gives me the mindset of when my mama when she had a chance in 1, 2, 3, and I'm looking back at these people like, mama, could you hurry up?
Right.
So it was stuff like, I mean, my mama ain't broke now, but she came from the brokenness. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And when
Yeah.
you come from the brokenness, you got to understand, like, it ain't always got to be like this. You know how, have you ever seen a broke family that stays broke from generation to generation? Nobody breaks the curse
Yeah.
because they think it's cool. Somebody has to come in the family. Sometimes it be the drug dealer that shows us, man, now I got these houses, I got these businesses. Let's I'm trying to stop it. But just because I go get popped and go to Fed for the rest of my life, I still gave y'all the blueprint. It could be something better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? See,
Right.
sometimes bad shit got to happen for good shit to come about.
Makes a
You got
lot
to
of
go
sense.
through it to know it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like a lot of people just feel like if every day was good for you, cuz how would you accept a bad day?
It would probably be life altering.
Very much so. That's what I'm saying, because it's always been peaches and cream for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That,
So
that's why drugs is still heavily used in the business. That's why drugs is still a gateway for other things, because people think they can escape their problems, but they
yeah.
can't. They
So
can't.
in your opinion, do people really want love or do they want attention?
They want both, but you can't get both at the same time. So they really want love, but until then, they'll fight for the attention. It's
Good
crazy, cuz.
breakdown. That's a
It's
good
crazy.
ass breakdown. Like they
Crazy.
do. I mean, I feel like people are so attention whorish that it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the word exposed these days is I mean, it's a natural occurrence.
I mean, cuz they got women got dick sucking challenges, and I'm like, what type of woman thinks of this type of stuff and think it's cool?
Right.
You feel me? And then it's us thirsty ass niggas, not us per se, but that yeah, let's go, pulling out all their money. Let's go back to the $2 million with Young Miami, man. That's sickening to me, cuz a man with $2 million doesn't know the value that $2 million holds for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is lost out here.
And what could you possibly spend on a date that costs $2 million except giving somebody $2 million?
And making her feel like you Prince Charming. But you know, if you do that, you're gonna have to spend $2 million every day.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And most of the time you get if I give you that 2 million, you still gonna go slide and fuck
Yeah.
with the broke dude anyway.
I think basically she just saying her base price of this pussy is $2 million. I really that's what, because what more was that even to talk about?
Yeah, that was
Like
crazy.
you don't even understand. If I got $2 million I spend on you, bitch, you better not say anything. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like my fault for saying the way I said it, cuz
No, that's facts. It's facts.
but yeah, like that there ain't no, do you know how precious that time was spent for $2 million, and now you're bragging about it like this is a simp ass nigga? That
Yeah.
that really takes her womanness down to me. You feel me?
And
Because
and there's stuff like that that to me influences the younger women to
yeah,
think that that's what it is, but they're not even really realizing you're probably never going to deal with a Diddy or anybody
right,
like that. Your life is going to be regular as hell while you're trying to compare it to Young Miami.
yeah.
And
And
they barely
in Young Miami hood, they call her by her name. She ain't. You see what I'm saying? She ain't
yeah,
respected in the hood. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It's like, yeah, they messed up for yeah. And this generation slow already, cuz.
So what do you think this generation normalized that's actually crazy as hell?
Whoring and drugging.
Break that down for the people who are surface level. They need to get a little bit deeper
Yeah.
on
Okay, we're gonna start with the horn first. It's a blessed thing to have more than one man, more than one woman. If you doing that, you top shelf out here. You feel me? The drugs, I take X pills. I smoke the weed ain't even like a drug now. Weed like cigarettes to people. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So now we on them shrooms, we on them oxys, we on them Percocets. You know what I'm saying? We snort a little line of meth. You know what I'm saying? Meth makes me fuck longer. You feel me? All this
Mhm.
type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We popping honey ain't even nothing to be ashamed about no more. You feel me?
Right, right.
Taking dick pills and pussy, make your pussy wetter pills and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Whoring and drugging has become the way of life. You know what I'm saying? When I smoked weed for the first time, I thought I made it. You feel me? I never was like, oh, there's gonna be crack coming along. No, you know what I'm saying? Weed was the type of shit that I wanted to stop at. You feel me?
Right, right, right.
But life wasn't about everything. See, when I grew up, it was rims and banging. You rarely hear people banging down the street now. All
Yeah,
that shit is like turn that shit down, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
yeah,
all about the foreigns, or you got these Asian type bitches, or you got these badass white girls. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody is choosing a woman by their brains. They're choosing her by the looks. So
yeah,
if I ain't got the looks, let me get my money up and I go buy me a body.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Damn, that's deep, bro.
Fucked
You
up,
got
cuz.
some deep shit going on over there. But with that being said, about this generation, what do you feel like this generation needs to stop doing immediately?
Listen to somebody you don't know. And when I'm saying somebody you don't know, go on to Facebook, go on to Chat GTP talking about my nigga don't come home for 3 days. What should I do? Well, the overall summary says you should leave them, but first clear out the bank account. Get the, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody is breaking down a discussion with your mate of why you don't like coming home. Nobody's breaking down how was your day when you got off of work, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is saying let's help the kids with their homework, daddy. You feel me?
Yeah,
Everybody's looking for their relevance in a relationship, but not understanding a relationship as a whole. You know what I'm saying? If I'm single in my mind, how can I have a relationship with you? You think you my woman?
yeah,
Because everything about me is single. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
And everything about the girl becomes single now. Then that's when the man looks like, wait a minute, you ain't acting the same. But now he all in his feelings want to kill everybody. Crazy, cuz.
yeah,
This girl don't want you, so she gonna put you in jail. You know what I'm saying? This girl don't want you, so she gonna make her daughter that ain't your daughter just act like he touched you.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything is good at first, and then it becomes a revengeful spirit when things go bad. What happened to we not the ones for each other? You go your way, I go your way, but it's still when I see you. You feel me? See the
Yeah,
see see
it
see
definitely ain't that no
the
more.
love was never there, so that they don't be no love afterwards.
That's what I was thinking. Cause
Yeah.
I've dealt with, females and they always support you and they rock with you while they fucking with you.
Yeah,
But
soon
then
as
soon
you
as things
boy,
go bad,
his music ain't shit. Fuck
yeah. It's like,
it.
gosh, really? Like, you know what I'm saying? I done had some people tell me, some women tell me, I'm always rock with you, and then as soon as things go bad, the true meaning of who they are comes out.
Yeah, because those are the women that haven't grown into women. They're capitalized as women because of their age. See, it need to be starting to be because there's a lot of grown motherfucking men that's out here with Pee Wee Herman brains.
Yeah.
They you know what I'm saying? See, they need to start. It should be a test to take to make you become an adult. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be after 18 or 21. Now
Right.
you can, you know what I'm saying? Like you got people that's in the club 21 ain't never been outside their whole life. But then you'll see how they acting in the club. You be like, get this goofy motherfucker away from me. But this their first time outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they didn't even have a pre-house party, a pre like kids party to know like okay when I get older, you know what I'm saying?
Let
Because
me conduct myself this way.
yeah, they got kids, women that look like they grown, getting in the clubs, messing with these men, and then talking about he raped me. I was 18.
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy out here.
And the club saying, well, she had this ID, but they want to shut the club down because you probably didn't have a good ID reader but her ID says she was grown. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's just you got to be aware, cuz especially
Yeah.
with you being out there. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it is being in a bigger city.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah. That's why I moved solo. I definitely moved calculated and solo, because there's just too much going on out here. But
Right.
what's something you wish people admitted more these days?
They true intentions. They true intentions. If you just want to fuck me, just say that. You don't have to act like you like me and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I meet a girl, cuz I got 90 days, I got $1,000 within that 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend that 1,000 within that first 30 days, I'm getting done with you because you begging. If I just met you, I shouldn't have to spend anything but what I'm spending on us. It should be no your bills or no, because I just met you. What was you doing before you met me? See, a lot of women show you that they ain't for you within that first week, cuz
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot
And,
of
and break
bitches. Gonna,
For
gonna, gonna, gonna drop it off that first 2 days. Gonna
I was
fuck you
gonna
good,
say,
suck you
break it
good.
down for
Yeah,
the ones that haven't experienced that.
yeah.
What would they be looking for within that time frame from a woman to know that?
They like. You gotta understand, right? See. Us being seasoned, I'm not expecting to fuck day one. But if I do, I do. But that's not my intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want you to not fuck me if I'm fucking with you.
Right.
So then I know this ain't time wasted. See, a lot of freaks are in the streets indiscreet. We texting good, you know what I'm saying? Like when you ask a girl like what beat to you, what you do all day and all that, if they be like, well, I go to work and all, well, at least you said you go to work. You feel me? Like, but after work, are you still being a mother? Are you nurturing? Do you care for your mother? It's a lot of shit that goes in to show what type of woman this woman is. You feel me? If she like me and my mama stay into it, I think that's ratchet. Cause how can somebody took care of you your whole goddamn life, now you hate her? Cause you know what I'm saying? You and your mama should be tight. You feel me?
Facts.
But the first time we argue or we have like a disagreement and you come back saying, well, my mama said I'm cutting you off.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that means now we ain't got no relationship because your mama said, you feel me?
Right.
The whole time your mama might be liking me on the low.
Yeah.
Or your mama could be hating on me on the low because I remind her of the type of nigga that treated her. That's why I be feeling like when people be in relationships, because don't be comparing me to what they went through.
True.
Because if they went through some bad shit, they're gonna have negative shit to say. You feel me? I don't like women that don't tell the whole truth when they play the victim of the situation. They always make it seem like a nigga just went crazy for no reason. You feel me?
That's the life story right there. I done dealt with so many women that every issue that they have ever went through was somebody else's fault. And
Right.
it's never an accountability type of thing for them.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So on that note, man, before we get up out of here, won't you let me know and let the people know what this Talks with Dot got coming up as far as its platform, as far as content and stuff like that?
Okay. With a Talk with Dot, I first off give a shout out to First Lady, not my lady, Shalonda, my co-host. We got a lot of more interviews coming. We're gonna have Booster coming. We're really gonna have like a lot more in-depth stuff coming because it's summertime. We're gonna have Juneteenth live. We're gonna have I'm going to Tennessee with my nephew for July 4th, having a big family thing down there. I'm gonna have live me down there interviewing my nephew Trent Sherfield. He's an NFL player for the Buffalo Bills,
right?
Wide receiver. Just basically a lot of in-depth stuff. But Messi Williams will be taking over a lot of Talk with Dots because it's summertime. So we're gonna talk about these hoes, these no good niggas. You know what I'm saying? These no good mamas, these no good daddies. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a lot of stuff to where like we can get a lot of feedback from the crowd. But yeah, Talk with Dot is still gonna keep going on.
So where can people follow you and find you and check out your content? Also, I want you to plug your YouTube as well.
Okay. Well, first off, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, free subscription, Myke Dot 6. That's where you'll find a lot of my skits, a lot of my live shows that I be doing live with the Talk with Dots. All that's on there. Just really trying to get my subscribers up. I would love for you to subscribe to that. Also, check me out on TikTok, Myke Dot 6. Follow me, I follow you back. That's where I do a lot of my skits. I do a lot of my lives. Like I was just live doing this on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So, and also follow me on IG and Facebook under Michael Sherfield. And just, you know what I'm saying? Follow me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everything you might not laugh at, but you're gonna put some fat on your brain, and you're gonna understand where I'm going with it.
Right. So with that being said, you guys, y'all make sure that y'all tap in with Myke Dot. Definitely run over and check out Talks with Dot. I have been on there, and I had a pretty good interview on that joint. You know, I didn't have the first lady on my interview.
Yeah, she wasn't there yet.
Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I seen
We're gonna
her
have to bring you back, cuz.
Yeah, I seen her in Zilla's interview that y'all did with my partner. And a big shout out to her. And y'all make sure that y'all tap in and check out all the content, man. You know, we doing this because we love it, but we also do it for the love and the support of others to keep you guys entertained. And y'all make sure that y'all tap in with Talks with Dot and the First Lady. Check out all the content. My favorite, one of my favorites, I should say, is Montavious. You know what I'm saying? Because he's Montavious. But
I'm
you
just
know,
Montavious.
no, before we get out of here, what's the cat's name with the white hair?
With the white hair.
You do the he has the hair.
Oh no, it ain't white. Yeah, that's John the Black Mormon.
Okay, yeah,
yeah. See, that was supposed to have been I ordered that from Amazon. That's supposed to have been a Maury Povich wig.
Okay. No, man, keep doing your thing, cuz, man, you know you got full support from me over here, man. I'm rocking out with you.